Hey everybody, Jesse here from Zumbro Home Inspection. I just wanted to go over one quick thing. I'm on a roll inspection here, and I get calls, and sometimes even agents ask me sometimes some questions about manufactured homes versus like a more of a mobile home, and some differences and some things to look for. I'm not an appraiser, and I'm definitely not a mortgage officer, so these questions are better answered by them, but as a home inspector, there is a couple of things that I do look for. Like a mobile home is going to be much more of the old-fashioned, more style, like a single trailer or a double-wide trailer style home that's brought on the site on a trailer. The trailer usually stays with it, and it's usually put on like a temporary shimmed type foundation. Typically, those don't qualify for much lending options, but the whole other end of the spectrum, which they kind of get lumped together, but it's totally separate, is a manufactured home. The manufactured home does get brought to the site on trailers, but then it's actually technically kind of taken off the trailers. There's no axles or wheels left over. It's typically put onto a permanent foundation. So it's just like a ranch home built on site. It just got brought in sections. There's a big difference though. On a manufactured home, it should be on a permanent foundation. It's going to have permanent anchors and ties that anchor it to the foundation and to the ground. And it's going to have to be within accordance with building codes and regulations. And one big key for if you're looking at manufactured homes is, you got to make sure they're loanable, but you need to talk to your mortgage officer and your agent about that if they're loanable, because a lot of times manufactured homes are loanable, but then sometimes they're not, so it depends. And if they are loanable because they meet all the requirements, they'll actually go the same loan program as typically a traditional home. But that's not my business. But one thing I look for as a home inspector, especially in a manufactured home when I go out to the site, is if it's on a permanent foundation, if it's anchored properly in the basement and foundation area. And this is extremely important. These tags, there should be two of them. If this house came in two sections, there'll be one here, there'll be one on the back. Back there is. The tag, it says this is evidence, has a Tennessee registration number, says the manufacturer certifies to the best of the manufacturer's knowledge and belief that this manufacturer has been inspected in accordance with the regulations of the Department of Housing Urban Development. Those tags are extremely important. Never remove those tags for any reason. The appraiser is going to have to see those tags. They need to be original. They need to be adhered to the siding material on the exterior on each section of the house, typically just two. The underwriter of the loan is definitely going to want to know if those tags are there, and they're going to want to know what the serial number is on them. And if those tags exist and everything else is good, typically it will go for more conventional financing. You don't have to jump through any hoops. It'll kind of just lend like a home. But those tags are extremely important. If you're just out house hunting, and you're just looking around with your agent or whatever, you can usually they should be very visible. They're smaller, but they should be on the exterior where they're easily noticeable, usually on the left corners on the front and rear. All right, that's all I have today. If you have any questions, you can call me at 931-278-5400, 931-278-5400. Have a great day.